What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with entry number 14 of the June Vlog Challenge 2022, which makes this, obviously, June 14th. Happy National Flag Day, Happy National New Mexico Day, Happy National Forklift Safety Certification Day. I think it was one of the more ridiculous ones that I've read. Whatever day it is, it's Tuesday for most of us, and I hope that you guys had a fantastic day today. And it's actually Tuesday for all of us now that I think about it. But anywho, so I'm trying to keep it down here because speaking of New Mexico Day, my New Mexican over here is sleeping. So, but anywho, so the poll today was, does pineapple belong on pizza? And it was a very close vote, but from, I'd probably say less than 12 hours of a poll, probably about 10 hours actually, you guys voted yes, that pineapple does go on pizza, and I approve of that because pineapple definitely does go on pizza, in my opinion. I actually enjoy a few pies with pineapple on it, that's for sure. I am going to I'm going to answer a question that Rocket Baboon asked me, and that was my prediction for the Cowboys record this year. It's going to be interesting. I got to wait and see what it's going to look like probably towards the end of preseason. But as of right now, it is a crapshoot. One hand, I'm going to say 9-8, and then we don't make the playoffs. And then on the other hand, with all the young talent and all the skill players that we have, I can probably say we can win probably 12 or 13 games. But we're just going to have to wait and see. So I'll meet somewhere in the middle. Probably say we win 11 games, 10 games. 11. Let's go with 11. 11 sounds a lot better than 10. Especially since we added another game, so that would only be 10-7, which doesn't sound that great. But 11-6 actually sounds kind of good, and that's probably going to win the Cowboys the division. So it's pretty much going to be like it was like in 2020, where it was like pretty much the first one to like 8 wins is going to win the division, which was very sucky. That year was terrible. We missed the playoffs by that much, and we had a losing record, which that blows my mind that we would have made the playoffs with the losing record if we got our shit together on time, which we didn't, which I really didn't want us to be in the playoffs that year. So they are coming out with more details about how Pollard's going to get more action, not just in running back, but also go out for like routes as wide receiver and all that good stuff. Dak, they're implicating more run pass options for him, RPOs, more like scrambling, and if there's somebody open, throw it to him. If there's nobody open, take off and run for 8 yards, get out of bounds, and live to fight another day. That I'm happy to hear, because they kind of put him on the sidelines a little bit with the run plays because he was coming off that surgery, so they didn't want to risk it and him break it or something else happens on another leg, which he ended up, I think, spraining his knee, I think. He sprained his knee or something like that last year. That's why he had to miss a few games, and that's why we had like Cooper Rush start the the Halloween game and stuff like that. So that was a little scary last year, especially that he got it like on that final play against the Patriots. He jacked something up, and he's like, I think it was his hamstring. Now that I think about it, but regardless, he wasn't 100%, especially at the end there, and hopefully he's more than 100% this year. I'm really hoping that he really comes back full force this year. I don't really have much to talk about today. Nothing really interesting happened today except it got really hot. My wife got her car detailed, and the guy did a good job. He's a local guy. He did a fantastic job. He did such a good job that I'm actually going to let him do my the Envoy, my dad's car, because it's never happened. My dad never got it, detailed or anything like that. Maybe car washed it a few times. Most he ever did with that was obviously oil changes and tire exchanges and obviously gas tank. But it's never been detailed. And I was like, you know what, that'd be kind of cool to do that. Definitely do that. So we got a local guy. It's like, I know a guy. You need a car detailed? I know a guy. I actually know a couple of guys, because that's what Tanner used to do at his old job working at the airport, was he detailed cars at the airport. So if I really, really, really needed somebody to do it, Tanner could probably do it like in a pinch, definitely. Um, Other than that, came home, watching rewatching Stranger Things. We're almost through season 3 again, but of course some of those episodes we've fallen asleep during. So like I go to sleep like episode 2 of season 3, and I wake up and it's like episode 5. I'm like, that's just how it happens, man. You want to know the secret of time travel? It's called sleep. You wake up and you're a totally different time. But regardless, um, and then got DoorDashed a local. It's actually not local. It's a Tex-Mex joint called Chewy's. So we got that tonight. I've had it a couple times and it hasn't disappointed. This one was a little salty, but it was still pretty good. I got a roasted chicken burrito smothered in queso sauce. So it was a good time. It was a good time. My 30-day photo challenge was I actually took a delivery today at work that was 2 doors down, not 3 doors down. That actually would have been kind of funny, but 2 doors down from the house I grew up in from birth until about 9 years old. The house looks totally different. We had it and then we sold it, and I think it's been sold twice since my dad sold it to somebody else, and then that person sold it to somebody else. And it looks so different. The paint job is different. It's gray. Back in my day, it was kind of like a burgundy, like a cream type of color. And it had a giant tree in the front yard, but one of the new homeowners decided to cut that tree down because I think it was dead. But a lot of memories with that tree. We took a lot of family photos by that tree. We took first day school photos at that tree, and we found out that they took it down, and we were like, what the hell? So that kind of was a little upsetting, but you know what, things happen. Trees die, new ones get planted, and I think they have one that's like right in the middle of the yard now. It's about 5 years old now, so it's getting up there, and it's starting to actually look like a tree. For a while it just looked like little baby Groot hanging around, but now it kind of looks like a tree. So it's got that going for it. So I just posted a picture, just a little drive-by photo. I was like, drove by my childhood home today. I moved out of it when my parents divorced. Moved in with my grandma, and had mostly positive memories. Towards the end, it did not. Lots of really bad childhood memories. But I mean, mostly positive. Mostly positive. Had a lot of birthdays there. Had a lot of hangouts there. We got to watch the Lakers win multiple championships there as I was growing up, and my dad would pop the champagne bottle in the front yard and scare the hell out of us with and all that good stuff. And it was good until it wasn't, and that's usually how things go. But you know what? Still, like I told her, like if it ever goes on the market, I want to get it. I want to get that house, and I want to kind of give it a little bit of a web redemption. If you watch Tosh.0, kind of have a better ending for it, have a better alternate for it, and so that's something that I'm really interested in doing. If it ever goes on the market for a 4th, technically 5th time in its existence, because I think obviously it went on the market. That's how my parents got it, and then 2 more people have owned it. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We'll see what happens. I'd like to live in that part of town again, the suburbs, definitely the middle class suburbs of Amarillo, and it's not too far from work. It's not too far from my grandmother and a couple of sisters, and the movie theaters, and it's a lot of things around there that I think would be really awesome to be closer to. The last thing I got for you tonight, I'm gonna make this one a quick one again, sorry, but it was the song. The 30-day music challenge today was a song with numbers in it, with a number in it. So I did 2 Tickets to Paradise by Eddie Money. It's the first thing I thought of was 2 Tickets to Paradise. Rest in peace to Eddie Money. That is a song that was on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Listen to that song over and over and over again. Um, Came on the radio a lot growing up. It still comes on the radio a lot with the classic rock stations and stuff like that. So it's a good song. Eddie Money was a fantastic artist, and he is sorely missed. Definitely missed. But anyway, guys, like I said, I'm going to make this short. So look for the poll tomorrow. I'm looking forward to more questions from Rocket, and I'm looking forward to more comments from you guys and more questions and all that good stuff. And I really appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. And always remember my little piglets, Colin Porkchop, loves y'all the most. So y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.